Hello Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 2nd going to the 8th of August. Now I'm going to go straight into your reading, guys, and I'm going to talk about the channeled messages first. So in terms of what the fire signs are going to be going through within this week, it is a little bit here, there, everywhere. The only reason why that is, I think the planets are doing a little bit of a whatever up there, and it's causing a little bit of chaos here in the material world. However, I do really feel as though for the fire signs, things are really going to start moving forward for you very, very soon. I actually do see a lot of clarity coming in for you guys. So this will be through intuition, but most importantly, you might even hear something within this week from someone. You could be receiving news, you could be receiving communication this week that is going to set you free in a very interesting way. Now, for those of you who have been in hermit mode, whatever it is that you've been searching for and, waiting for, I do see it coming your way. This is going to free you. This is going to help you move forward, and this is going to bring about a sense of truth and clarity that you needed, okay, whatever that might be. Now, for a lot of you also, for those of you who have been soul searching and trying to look for your purpose or your divine mission, I want to kind of say you will be finding it, or at least be getting clues as to where to go next. There is a sense of direction coming in for you guys as well, which is going to be very important for you. I also want to say, whatever you are doing, keep going. There is a very heavy message here for the fire signs for perseverance. It may not seem like things are moving forward right now. It may not feel as though you're wanting to dedicate as much time and energy because something's draining you, especially in terms of work, money, finances, and stuff like that, or life in general. I wanted to say life. Things will move forward. Just keep going, okay? Do not give up, all right? Whatever you've been working for or towards, should I say, it is going to bring about a very, very good amount of happiness, a legacy, stability also, okay? Just keep smiling and keep, I want you to kind of focus on the people around you and a community almost, because I think that might uplift you. I think that might uplift you. Anyways, I also see a lot of newness coming in for the fire signs as well. A new life, a new chapter. We have the World card and the Fool card come out, which is incredible because in the Fool's journey in tarot, that's exactly how it works. There's an ending of an old chapter and you guys are ready to take a leap of faith into something new with the lessons that you have now learned from something in your life, which is amazing. And I do feel like this is going to really help you gain a lot of control in your life. You've learned how to do that. You've learned how to take the right kinds of risks and listen to your intuition, and this is all saying that you are going to go on a new journey that is going to be very beneficial to you, which is great. And if you want to take a leap of faith, if you want to take a risk, and that's what your gut is saying, this is a good time to do that. There is a need for grounding though, because one thing I will mention that was the only thing that really came up and worried me was just our emotions. Our emotions can, as much as they're important and they do need to be released and understood, all right, they're not to be hidden, they're not to be suppressed, otherwise it just causes a massive tornado inside us. We don't want that. What we do want is to release them. What we do want is to understand them. What we don't want to do is to use them to make decisions. There's a very different there's a difference between your intuitions and emotions, okay? As much as they probably seem similar, feel a little bit similar, your intuition comes from a knowing, it comes from a gut instinct, okay? It just feels like something's wrong. Whereas if it's an emotional thing, it's more of like it's more felt up here, I want to say, heart and throat. It feels more up here than anything else, whereas intuition's more down here. It's more of a knowing, okay? And I think that we need to ground ourselves so that we are more aware of what's intuition and what's emotion, and to also not make decisions on that emotion, okay? Because it can bring about illusions, it can bring about false promises and stuff like that, so we don't want to be doing that. Take some time before making decisions if you do feel like it might potentially be made on impulse of emotions. But aside from everything else, we see forward movement and newness. So let's see what's going on for you here, Leo, for the week. Let's see what's going on for the fire signs. We have the moon, exactly what I was just saying. Let's see for Leo. You guys might be facing a choice around this time, or you might not be exactly, you might feel a little bit lost. And a lot of the times the moon can bring about that, the moon is known for illusions. The moon is known for, when you're in your emotions, how everything just seems so hazy. This is what's happening here. Now, the moon card says that there might be some things that are yet, undiscovered, or things that you can't exactly see right now, that will be coming out. The moon represents, this is going to be an emotional week for you. However, We have the Ace of Pentacles coming through, and this is almost what you could not see or cannot see right now, which is money. It's a new offer. A lot of this is a new job, a new project, or even a reward of an old project here coming in for you guys. The only issue is that we don't see it coming, and this could be very it could be a position where I want to clarify the moon. For some reason, it's confusing me. For some reason, it's almost like I'm trying to say something, but it's not coming out. Is this how you express yourself, Leo? Clarify the moon, please. The Temperance. Yeah, taking that time out to balance our emotions with, well, logic, really. Because what the Temperance is about, normally it's an angel here who's mixing opposite elements to find something in the middle here. And there is something very beautiful about logic, something very beautiful about emotions this week, but something incredibly amazing when you mix those two together. That's where intuition, I believe, comes in. So for a lot of you who are trying to connect with themselves, I do think with the Temperance card, with patience, with the perfect kind of balance, with practice, whatever it is that we're working on here, we will find that balance of our emotions. We will find that balance of ourselves. We will also be able to tell the difference between an illusion and what we're intuitively feeling. We then have the Ace of Pentacles, which, as I said before, could potentially be an opportunity that might cause you to finish an old chapter and begin something new, just because we have that Two of Wands there. And when the Two of Wands comes in, I guess it's a decision, but when it comes up for me as a reader, I don't exactly see it as one. It's more of a fact that, okay, I can now move into something else because I've done what I needed to do here. Now it's time for the next step. And the Ace of Pentacles is that divine opportunity, which is kind of landing in front of you here when you least expected it. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely. This is what you want. This could be an offer of a relationship because the Six of Cups is here. It could be from a potential past person here. But this could just be your divine soulmate because the Six of Cups is a soulmate card too. So I do think there is something coming in that you've been manifesting. Something that you've been wanting here. And the Judgment here. It definitely is an ending of one thing, beginning of something new, which is good. Which means in order to take this opportunity, you're having to turn down other things that have been in your life, okay? So take that as it resonates. The Judgment card is also about clarity, and I like this because I want to look at these two. Now, because of their colors, we're not exactly sure what planets these are, but I kind of look at it like Venus and Mars for some reason, and it almost feels as though you guys could be finding your divine partner or coming across your divine partner. Some of you could have met them online, by the way, just saying, because I do kind of feel like two worlds are kind of coming one. Some of you could be getting married, proposed to, or becoming coming into a serious relationship. When we have the Ace of Pentacles, it's solid, right? This is long term. This is something, you know, that will last, or at least has the potential to, right? This is good for you guys. If it's not love, again, the same thing applies for work, wise, or any kind of opportunity, a home, whatever it is. We're wanting this, and because of this, we're now able to close a chapter, learn from it, let it go, to move into something else, okay? But one thing I will say, you have to let something go. When the Judgment card comes in, it's impossible to walk through one door without, you know, closing this one. It's like one door can be open at a time, and yeah. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for you, Leo. The Ace of Swords coming through. Again, truth, clarity. We have the Eight of Swords as well. So any kind of illusions here. The Nine of Swords, definitely. So there's been a lot of mental... what's the word for it? A lot of mental... I want to say the word haze again. Why am I keep saying haze? There's this mental blockage going on for you guys, you know, where there's been so much self-criticism on yourself, or you feel threatened in certain situations, or as if the worst is going to happen here. The Eight of Swords coming through with the Ace of Swords, what I have to say is that the blindfold will be taken away. Anything that you felt tied to, anything emotionally you felt tied to, or energetically felt tied to, you are going to find clarity through the situation. You are going to break yourself free from anything that has made you feel quite small. I want to kind of do this, you know, which energetically makes you feel as if you're not safe, you know. As this lady is doing here, actually. I just realized what I'm doing. Exactly what this lady is doing. Both of these are mental challenges, and you are breaking free from that, okay? Any worries that you had, you are getting a result from it. A good result, actually. A lot of swords here, my goodness. Very eventful week for you, and the wild card comes through. Absolutely. Ooh, the Four of Pentacles dropped down below, and so the 2, you also have the 10 of Pentacles here. Whatever you're ending here, guys, with the 10 of Swords, yeah, this needed to end so that you can actually gain this prosperity, by the way. Whatever this devil energy is, could be, you know, a bad relationship with the narcissist, or it could be temptations, you know, it could just be an old part of yourself that was suffering with some kind of fears. Let me grab the card on the floor. So when the wild card comes out, with the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles here, this is talking about things that have kept us stuck, I do think you are not as trusting with certain people as before, not because of the fears, but it's now just because of, you know, you want to protect something that you're gaining, especially because you're now getting this clarity and opportunities coming out of everywhere here, Leo. You're now a little bit more cautious about who you're trusting, you know, with your time and energy. Now, the 4 of Pentacles just says, just be aware of stagnancy in terms of overprotecting ourselves. Sometimes we can hold so tightly to everything around us that we actually restrict ourselves. And the wild card comes in and says, new beginnings on the horizon for you. Changes are happening for you. And the 2 of Pentacles is about you balancing certain things in your life. And for the Leos, it does feel like this whole week is about a balance. It is really about understanding how to mix certain things together, and what goes and what doesn't go, and how to deal with our emotions effectively, which is good. And the 2 of Pentacles is sometimes making a decision, but in this case, I mean, making a decision to be open seems like the one that's coming to mind here. But ultimately, it's about multitasking. It's about being able to balance certain things and being able to do more than just one thing, which is good. So instead of going from one thing, this is me, this is it, this is all I'm doing, you know, learning not the other side of the story, although for some of you it will be, but it's more of like, oh, I can do both of these. That's good. And I like where this is going. And again, this is what's leading you towards this 10 of Pentacles. I just realized we're only 12 minutes in. Let's pull some more cards out for you, Leo. The Strength card. You've come out here, my lovely angels, here with the Strength card. So this is going to be your week to shine. This is going to be your week to really take that strength and courage that you have to walk away from things that are potentially, again, doing more harm than good. When we have the 5 of Swords here, it is a separation. This is something that you are having to walk away from because of how much is going against you, right? There's a resistance with something here, and we're having to kind of lay it to rest. This was something that we wanted to bring with us, or someone we wanted to bring with us, but we're understanding now that it's just not going to work. Let's clarify the 5 of Swords. The 4 of Cups. It feels like someone's missing an opportunity here. It's a missed opportunity. Why? With the 4 of Cups. The Knight of Swords. It feels like someone's jumping to conclusions here. I don't think it's you, though. I don't think it's you. Could be an air sign, by the way. Because this is going to take you a lot of courage to do whatever this is here. Because with the 5 of Swords, this is about, maybe it's about confrontation, whatever it is here. Because with the 4 of Cups, someone's being either very ungrateful, or someone's creating stuff up here, you know. Because what I say with this, with the Knight of Swords especially, this is someone who's creating their own illusions. They have a very vivid imagination, I'll give them that. But, you know, I think they're using it for whatever this is, because it's going against you. That's what it is. It's creating resistance. That's all. And it is jumping to conclusions. But the thing is, this person's under attack mode every now and again because of the Knight of Swords. So they seem to think something and just straight up attack or like jump to conclusions here when you're having to defend yourself. But the thing is here, Leo, is this happening one too many times. So with the Strength card, let's clarify. Yeah, I think this is about learning how to merge these energies together. Now, whether this isn't complete separation, because the 5 of Swords does represent that, the 2 of Cups coming in here, like the Strength card normally, has a maiden, a lion and a maiden on it. It's about understanding that there are 2 energies here. This could even be yourself. Take it however you wish. But what this does represent, though, again, a balance is needed here, Leo. We have to understand that people have their their own shit, and it doesn't mean that we need to stay around them. If you don't want to be around them, that's your choice. No one's forcing you to stay, but it's about learning how to work with it if you want to. Again, we have the Five of Swords here, so you can end this if you want to. You can walk away. It's difficult to with the Five of Swords, but you can if you want to. But the Two of Cups here says that well, this is about you and someone else, or you and your higher self here. And if this is you and your higher self, one thing I will say is meditate more, okay? I think there's a really good way to connect with yourself here through meditation. But yeah, this is about balancing energies here. Okay, could even be a business partnership, whoever this is. Anything else for Leo? Three of Wands, so there is going to be some great things coming. Just be a bit more patient here, Leo, with the Six of Cups. It definitely is a divine partner or a soulmate. You might even hear from more people from the past here, Leo, as well, like friends and stuff like that. Two of Wands. Some of you could be traveling, by the way, and we have the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of options coming ahead of you. A lot of options coming up for you here, Leo, in terms of what direction to walk in and maybe what partnership to go in. When the Six of Cups comes in, though, this could be a past opportunity resurrecting itself and bringing itself back to life, and now you have a decision to make about whether you want it or not. Now again, when the Seven of Cups comes in, just be very, very mindful and wait until you feel like things are clear and balanced before you make any decision here, because with the Seven of Cups, some of them are not the best choices to take, and if we are stuck in our emotions and in this fear mindset, we might make the wrong move. So just take some time with it, be patient with that, okay? I also get the sense that if you need any help with anything here, Leo, I do feel like there will be some people who are going to come in and help you with whatever this is. The Sun, here we go. We like this. And the Ace of Wands. So we like this. Innovation, motivation, inspiration is all coming in for you. Okay, which is a positive ending to this. So the Sun card is optimism, happiness. So by the end of the week, you are going to feel very revived, energized is what I want to say as well, and happy. And for a lot of you, this is about, reconciling with your childlike self, with your inner child, should I say, more so than anything else. But this is also about things being clear, things being in the light. Gratitude also coming in here, but most likely an idea that you're able to shine in the light. Now the Sun card, some of you could be in a public eye, or the idea to go down that kind of route does look quite good for you as well here, because the Sun brings in positive results, okay? A little bit of a busy week for you guys, to say the least, but I do think you're going to get through it amazingly well, especially because of the last few cards that you have. But aside from that, my lovelies, that is all I have for you. One thing I want to quickly just say, on Instagram, there is an account that is impersonating me, who's trying to sell readings and scamming people. Please do not do that. I'm not selling readings at this time anyways, and I would not be messaging you anyways to get a reading from me, by the way, so please do not fall for it. The only accounts I have will be linked down below, so anything that is not linked down below is not mine, okay? I love you guys. Stay safe. Please report the account if you find it. If you go on my social media, you'll see that I'm literally ranting about this and posting it, so people report it, but we'll see. Instagram is going to take it down. It is going to take it down, sorry. So hopefully it'll be gone. But just to keep you guys aware, this is happening quite a bit in the tarot industry, so just be very, very careful before you buy anything. Make sure it's either from a website, from the actual person's website, and just keep an eye out, all right? I know you guys are smart anyways and wise enough to know, but just to let everybody know that this is just something that happens, and just please don't fall for it. Please just double check everything. But aside from that, again, I love you guys. Good luck on this new endeavor of yours, and I will see you guys next week, okay?